Good morning, and thanks for joining me. Oh, I guess it's afternoon. Well, I guess it is whatever time it is wherever you are when you're watching this. But hi! So today we're going to put this beautiful mandala design from Creative Fabrica onto um, a really pretty bag that I got from Sammy So-and-so. So let's get on with it. So what I wanted to show you first was Cactus Mandala on Creative Fabrica is normally $3.49, but right now there's the Easter sale and it's only 35 cents. So you get all of these different files whenever you get the design. And then you can also buy a subscription, and also I think this is part of, I don't remember where I saw that, but I think that is part of a design pack. Is this it? Well, you can see more from this specific designer down here if you like this kind of design. I think it's absolutely so pretty. Alrighty, so I just want to show you guys where you could get that. All right, I'm going to close this now, and we're going to Canvas Workspace. Full disclosure, I did turn this into an SVG using Canvas, or not Canvas Workspace, SureCuts a lot. And I did that because whenever I try to do it in Canvas Workspace, I get extra cuts, and I don't really know how to fix that. In my last video, I kind of showed you what I get and what I'm asking. So I'm just going to go in here and grab the Cactus Mandala SVG that I made. Click Open, click OK. And there we go. I'm going to make it big so you can see how pretty it really is. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, it's going to be so pretty on my bag. Okay, so let's go ahead and make it small again. How? Don't like that it doesn't let me scroll down to where my stuff is. Like if it lets my stuff go down there, why won't it let me? Okay. All right, so I'm going to make this design a little small again because I still have to send it over to the machine, but I wanted to show you how to do that if you're not already comfortable doing that. And I also wanted to show you the design before it comes out onto the cutting machine. Okay, so we're going to call it Cactus Mandala, obviously. And we could send it directly over to the machine using a cord and just using the SVG, but this is going to be where we can download it to Wi-Fi, and then whenever I bring my machine over, it'll already be on my machine. So I love this. Okay, let's choose download. What? Oops. Some elements are going to be automatically removed when converted in FCM file. Okay, well, we'll see what those are. Okay, so here we can download it to the PC, which means we can just leave it as a file here on my machine or on my computer, or I can do the scan and cut transfer in the cloud, which is what I want to do. And it'll say the scan and cut transfer is ready. Canvas Workspace is ready to transfer the cutting data to your ScanNCut machine. Import the data by pressing ScanNCut Transfer button. This window will be closed can be closed without losing data. So I can close my computer, I can close all of this stuff, and whenever I go get my ScanNCut and turn it on and do retrieve, it'll be there. It's so amazing. I just love that. And that's with the ScanNCut DX. I do have my CM350 and I don't have the wireless card activation thing. So I can't do it on that one. I do use a cord for that one, but I really, really love that I can wirelessly send that to my ScanNCut. All right, so I'll see you guys in a second with the bag and the ScanNCut and all that stuff. Okay, bye-bye. Not bye-bye. See you in a second. All right, so I'm over at the machine. And I have my mat loaded. I already did the test cut, so you guys don't have to sit through all of that with me. We're going to go ahead and we're going to retrieve our data. We're going to go over here because we use the wireless. And, well, because I already did the test, my piece is already scanned in, but you should scan in your piece if you haven't already. And thank goodness that the square or the rectangle around it is red so we can see it on our black materials. Okay, so we're going to go in here now, excuse me, to edit, object edit, and we're going to make it bigger. It can be 7 inches tall max to look good. Well, 7 1/4, nah. Let's just stick with our original, Stephanie. Oops. We have I think 15 inches to go on the side, going side to side, but up and down, I don't know how much it ended up being. I didn't measure the whole thing, I just measured how much it looked like we could use. Okay, so I'm just going to put this up over in the corner so that it can preserve space. We're going to click OK. We're going to choose OK. OK. Okay, we don't need to add anything else. There's our beautiful design. It looked like it did take out some of it whenever it moved it over to FCM, which is annoying. Whatever. Still a beautiful design. It's still going to come out really nicely. We're going to choose cut. And we're going to go in here. It says it's going to take about 8 minutes. My cut speed is at 2. I just like to keep my cut speed low. I feel like it just does a better job. I have everything on auto. I have it on half cut. When you're working with HTV, if you don't already know, you have to put it on the half cut, okay? And I already did my test, so I don't need to do the test, and I'm going to choose start. It's going to take 8 minutes, even though this is nice and quiet. It's still 8 minutes, so I'll be back with you guys as soon as this is done, alrighty? Alright, so I got it cut, I got it weeded. I am using Caesar Easy Weed, and I'll show you how to spell that. I'll also put a link underneath if I can remember by the time I'm done with this. Caesar is how it's pronounced, but it's written spelled, that's the word, S-I-S-E-R, Easy Weed Heat Transfer Vinyl. You can find it on Amazon. I'll put my Amazon affiliate link on there, but you can always just go on Amazon and Google that, or not Google it, search it. Oh my gosh, I am just having trouble with words tonight. Alright, so I have this pretty much centered. Let's see. Actually, I'm not going to guess on this because I really like this. Okay, so there's a tiny crease that I can see, and I'm going to put that right in the middle. What a pretty design to go in a pretty bag. Oh, I feel really, 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 really fortunate right now. Okay, so I have my my Cricut Easy Press set to 350 degrees and set on 25. That's a setting that I found is works good with HTV for me. Okay, so that crease is still at the top for me. I'm going to heat the bottom of this really quick. And then line it back up. I think I actually lost it. Sorry. Well, why am I trying to do it sideways? That's the first question I should be asking myself. Okay. So I'm going to kind of start on the corner of the Teflon. I think it's Teflon, I'm guessing. On the clear. And just kind of gently bring it over the top of this. Sometimes when you go at it too fast, like you go right on it, the top sheet wrinkles. That's happened to me the last few times I've tried to make videos, and it's really been discouraging. Oh, I forgot. I have a timer to set on this thing. And I'm sorry about the lighting. If I turn on my overhead light, it puts a big shadow on everything from the camera, so it's just a little, well, I guess it's no better than me putting a big shadow on it. Okay. Now I'm going to leave it in place to cool, and then whenever it's cool, then I'll take the vinyl off. So I'll be back with you guys when that is cooled off. Alrighty. Alright, so I did go ahead and peel it up a little bit ahead of time just to make sure it was ready, but here we go. Lovely. Oh, it's so pretty, you guys. All right. And we're gonna just go over it one more time with this. Now that we have the plastic off. And we don't have to go the whole 25 seconds. Okay. So when you're letting it cool, while it has the plastic on it still, my tip is to let it cool in place, and instead of trying to move it to another place where it might cool faster, or pick it up and try to make it cool faster, just let it cool naturally on its own where you ironed it. Alright, we're going to go ahead and turn it inside out and do one more iron over. I'm not usually, like, I usually love prints, and I, you know, solid colors, or, you know, obviously I love colors, but they're just colors. But I don't know, this green is just so pretty. I wish you guys could see it, the same green that I can see. Okay. That guy out of the way. We don't want that to be wrinkled at all either. The under part, make sure you get your under part nice and flat. Okay. And then we will let that one stay for the whole 25, or go for the whole 25 seconds. Oops. I'm sorry it was out of focus. I hope it wasn't out of focus the whole time. Need to get me a cameraman or woman, a camera person, camera human. All right. Okay, so that is all done. It is a little bit off, and I'm so embarrassed about that because I should have stuck with my first go where I had it folded, and I should have just let that iron, you know, let that be underneath that, but for some reason I thought I needed to iron it out. Oh well. We always work against ourselves like that sometimes, right? Okay. So if you didn't catch the beginning of this, this is the Cactus Mandala design that you can find on Creative Fabrica. And I'll put a link in the description below. It's really beautiful, and I use Caesar Easy Weed, and I'll also put a link for that. And anything else I can think of that might be helpful. Oh, duh, a link for Sammy So-and-so. You can find her on Facebook, so you can get your own bags like this. She's awesome. She's got a lot more stuff, a lot more designs, a lot more prints than this. And you'll be seeing me do a couple more in the future, unboxings and decorating. Oh, also I have the little pouch that went with it. We're gonna do HTV as well as some embroidery and maybe some applique on this thing. We're just going to totally cute it out. This I just want to leave it simple. It's just really nice and pretty and simple. This we're going to make it totally gaudy and adorable. Alright, see you guys later. Bye bye.